everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. This is of course a Beauty A to Z 2024 update number 1, where the fantastic ladies and all those who are collaborating with us, we take a letter of the alphabet, and every single letter of the alphabet, and attach a product to it. So we have 26 items to discuss. We have stuff that I have finished, that I have progressed on, stuff I didn't touch. So we've got lots to go through today, so let's dive into my alphabet. Starting off with A. So I have rolled in a lot of lip products. The Ace Beaute Lip Liner, and this one is in the shade Be Peachy. This one is kind of a brown color, as you guys can see. It looks like that. It does scroll up and down, but very slowly, so I'm just not going to bother because it takes way too long. This, I think it would be better if I wore this as a pure lip liner rather than trying to use it as my all over the lip color and then layering other stuff on top of it. I have used this one 12 times already. The goal, of course, is to finish it. So I have a really good start on this item here. B is for CoverGirl, their Melting Pout Matte Lip in Ballerina. Originally, I did have markings, but as you guys know, it is now unsettled. You can see a bit of windowing happening in there. So I've been wearing this as a layering item. Oh, yeah, so much windowing occurring. It's not very long wearing, unfortunately, and it's just an okay lip product, but I've reached for it 13 times. So I've been layering this one, sometimes with Be Peachy, sometimes with other stuff. So yeah, you can see how far down some of this windowing goes. So good progress on that one. Again, goals to finish. All of these goals, I believe, are to finish, so I don't need to say it every single time. C, I have done really well with this one. Now, just a quick note on this Maybelline Shine lipstick in 060 Chocolate Lust. It does pull a little bit on the warm side, and I keep this one in my work bag, so my counts may not be super accurate. Now, unfortunately, I did a not so very good thing in terms of being a YouTube panner and didn't mark where I started with this item. But as you guys can see, this was untouched, and I've really pushed this one down a lot. So I have only this much of the product left. So it's a bit of it's a warm brown, if that makes sense in terms of its coloring. Goal is to finish it. I've used it 18 times, and reaching for it basically like a lip balm. It's obviously got some color to it, which I don't mind, but obviously it doesn't last very long and, you know, can transfer pretty easy. For D, this is going to be one of my items that I have not touched yet. This is the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Refreshing Body Cream. Starting mark is here, and it is untouched, as I said. I am excited for this. However, like a scented body cream like this, I'm not going to wear with like perfumes, fine fragrance mists. So this is going to be as a replacement on this area, arms, etc. So I haven't touched it yet, but when I do, it's going to go pretty quickly, I'm sure. It's only 75 milliliters in it. E stands for the Chapstick Total Hydration Vitamin Enriched Lip Oil. This one is in Peach Tea. I have made a little bit of progress on it. You can see it's been in other projects. This is where I was last month when I started in this project. Now I'm down to here. Now that is a total of 17 uses. I have been using this as a layering item, obviously, and as a hydration item as well. Because, you know, winter. January is cold, so need some moisture back into the lips. So this has been a very nice product to reach for. F stands for our first skincare item. Now, I have so many masks rolled into projects right now, but I have used this one. So this is the Dew of the Gods Fijifjui Collagen Whip Vitamin Mask. This was brand new as of the first update, and I believe I've used this twice. It is supposed to brighten, tone, lift your skin, help with natural bounce. It's a very vibrant mask, so it's also kind of interesting in how it's sitting in there. And of course, this was rolled in because it does expire at the end of the year, so I want to make sure I get my use out of it. And so far, it's fine. I just have a lot of masks going on in different projects. G, speaking of masks, this is the StriVectin, the Advanced Acid Resurface NIA 114 Plus Glycolic Skin Reset Mask. Have not touched it. There is definitely some air up at the top, so I will mark it before I get to using it, but at this point, not yet. For H, the Styledry Coconut and Fig Hair Mask. I've done okay with this. I have used this item along with an item I'll tell you about later. I've used this, I want to say 3 times. And obviously I do have a lot of hair and it's thick and all of that. So guys, this one has moved despite those only 3 uses. Because I went from here to here. It's not a straight line at all. But it is a line and that's where I've gotten to. So that's like a ton of use. Like that's not a lot of uses in this hair mask. It is only 100 milliliters, but it's moving fast. Next up for I, this is the Irresistible fragrance, and I have not used it. So it's smearing. That doesn't look very nice. Ugh. Anyway, that is where I started. That is where I'm at. I have not used this fragrance. I am trying to balance this project plus my hygiene project Use It Up, where I do have fine fragrance mist in there. So this one didn't get used, but this one did. This one got completely finished off, and then I was trying to prioritize the stuff in the other project, and so I'm trying to balance between the two. Like this one is a year-long I mean, they both are year-long projects, but the items in my hygiene project Use It Up, I have them in for 2-month rotations, kind of go with the seasons. But anyway, the one I did finish was J. This is the Jean Paul Le Male Elixir. There's a little bit left, as you guys can see, that I cannot spray out at all. Now this, I try to save my reviews for my monthly empties, so stay tuned. That's going to be coming real quick. This was pretty nice. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Now, I did get 9 uses out of it, and how I apply more of a perfume. So spritz here, here, and here. So 4 spritzes at 9 times each got me through this sample. As I've been referring to, this fragrance as well. This is for Kay, the Mary Kay Dream Fearlessly fragrance. This one has not been touched. It's still at that same marking. So obviously we have a long way to go. Next up, another lip product. This is for Elle. This is my Revlon Kiss Plumping Lip Cream in the shade 525 Barely Blush. Now, I was using either this one or I was using the Chapstick Lip Oil. Now, this one did get a total of 10 uses on it, so not too bad, not too bad. That got me from there to there. So obviously still a long way to go based on that usage. But you know what? That's still okay. I'm pleased. I am pleased. M, another mask. This one is a bit more of a priority because it does have an expiry date of June 13th of this year. So clock is ticking. This is my Aceology Brightening Treatment Mask. There's my M at the very end. This is a metal tube. So if you caught my most recent BoxyCharm unboxing, then you heard my little comparison between the current packaging versus this stuff. Now, obviously, there's a metal tube. It's kind of hard to mark. Like you can see, there's a big dent over here as well. So I've just marked it here-ish to give us a bit of a marking to start with. Like most of these items, this was brand new at the beginning of the project. Not all of them, but most of them. And it seems to move pretty fast. This is kind of a light blue, silver kind of color. So kind of fun. This is the item that I use when I'm doing a hair mask, because I try to do the hair mask when I take a bubble bath. I believe I've taken 3 bubble baths over the course of January, so that's not bad. So for N, this is the Beauty and Bath Floral Noir Bubble Bath in Blue Lavender Nightfall. Not a big lavender person, but this bubble bath is like crazy old. And it's not terrible, so... And just because it's crazy old. This was already had good usage on it before I rolled it into the project. So we started here, and with those 3 bubble baths, I got it down to here. Again, because the product is old, how many times can I tell you guys this? You need a lot. And the bubbles don't last the best, but that's okay, right? It just gives a little bit. I usually throw some Epsom salts in there, and that's more of the scent I get anyway. This is for this is the Delon Daily Moisturizing Face and Body Lotion with Shimmer in the scent Oceanus. And there's my O there. Now, okay guys, this has a bit of a scent, but much more when you actually put it on the body. And I had done this, like my goal, because it's shimmery, it's going to give some sparkle and everything. Great. So my goal was going to be, I will put this on in the mornings, like on weekends, things like that. And then I'll put my fine fragrance mist over top and it's going to be fine. But the scent did interfere with the fine fragrance mist. I had sprayed over top of it strawberry snowflakes because I love that thing. And I did not love how it smelled afterwards. So this cannot work as a layering product. So again, like the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, this would be my fragrance, which isn't the best fragrance because, again, this is crazy old. Oh, and the shimmer is kind of there, but not super there. So I used it once as that daytime, neck, décolleté, arms. I've used it as a hand cream once, and I used it as a full body application once, which all that usage, which isn't that much, took me from here to here. So, and it's kind of a bit at an angle, so it's not like super accurate. It's kind of like but whatever. You don't care that much. So we got a long way to go, and especially because I'm going to have to use this as like my night moisturizer, and I'd rather use other stuff. Ugh. P stands for Playa, so this is our leave-in conditioner. I use this, there's lots of ways you can use it. It's a leave-in treatment. It's formulated for chemically treated, not really, my hair. Dry, yes. Frizzy, yes. Environmentally damaged hair is the target audience here. It's supposed to promote strength, shine, softness. It's okay. It is there. It's also designed for like protecting with heat styling, which I never really do. But how I use it is as a detangler. Come out of the shower, spritz this through, and that's how I use it. And that usage in 1 month has gotten me from there to there. So, not bad. That's still going to take me a number of months to work my way through. I'm not loving it. The cap is cracking even more. Feels like on a daily basis. Like we've got 3 cracks in here, you guys. Ugh. But came to me in BoxyCharm, so I'll use it up. For Q, you may be able to see it. I am wearing it today. This is the Quo Beauty Liquid Precision Marker in the shade Ultraviolet. I love these eyeliners. They're so easy to work with. It is a bit of a fun pop of color, which not super seasonally appropriate. So I've been trying to wear it on weekends a little bit. And by a little bit, I do mean just a little bit. I only have 4 uses on this item. Obviously, there's no way to track this, unfortunately. There is 1 milliliter of product, so it'll get it done when it gets done. But that's kind of my goal right now. It's kind of trying to use it on weekends. And then maybe come spring and summer, I'll try to use it more. Hair products, difficult. This is for the Christophe Robin Instant Volumizing Leave-In Mist. I demoed this a little bit, kind of a rough demo in my intro video. So it does work, it's just I'm not good at using it because I forget, and it's rose scented, which isn't my favorite. So, tiny bit of progress here to there. I used it just a couple times. But for a couple times, at least that's decent. So if I can get in the habit, that would be good. S is for this mascara from Tarte. This is their Surfer Curl from the Tarte C line. Untouched, unused. It will not come into play until I finish my current mascara, which is in Throwback 30. So, also untouched is this Peter Thomas Roth mask. This one is the Cucumber Gel Mask. I love the color. That's very fun. Reminds me of like a lime jello. It's much more vibrant in person than it's picking up on camera. But it's untouched because I have other masks that do this kind of hydrating purpose. So once those get used up, then I'll come to this one. The Uriage, this is their moisturizing lipstick, which is just a lip balm, which is what I expected it to be. I've done well with this though. So this is the one I keep at my bedside table. So this is the one I'm applying at night. And also sometimes during the day because I need some hydration. Plus I need to prioritize this one because it does expire in June. So I need to get moving on it. And now I'm going to try doing something a little bit different for the marking of this one. Because again, like I mentioned, I forgot to mark it. So let me know if you prefer this style or what I did for the Maybelline Chocolate Lust Lipstick. But this is where I've gone to. It was new, which basically means there-ish. It's kind of hard to line it up, but about there. So I have obviously still a long way to go with it. This is what it looks like. So again, very lip balmy. And I have my opinions on it. My review for this product is basically ready to go, but it's going to be quite a number of months before we get to this being an empty, unfortunately. It may expire on me before that, but hopefully it doesn't like majorly turn. So we'll just see what I can do. This is another untouched item. And unlike the other untouched items where that was kind of a deliberate choice, this one, I mean, yeah, I chose not to use it, but it was more because I'll get to it. I'll get to it later. Then, oh, it's time to fill an update, and I didn't do it. This came to me in BoxyCharm. This is the Verb Ghost Oil. So it's a hair oil, which is kind of new, kind of scary for me. This is a 60 milliliter bottle, so kind of small. I should want to use this. I'm just a little scared. I'm a little scared, you guys. So hopefully I can work up the courage in February. Maybe try it out on a weekend first, just in case. But yeah, it's completely full. It didn't happen. For W, this is the NCLA Beauty Sugar All Natural Lip Scrub in Watermelon. This is my current lip scrub. Sometimes my husband dips into this one, but it's mainly just me who uses this one. And the comparison, like it's getting down there. It's getting down there. So this is where we're at now. It kind of looks like more than, like here it looks like more compared to here. So we're getting close to the end of this one. Maybe this month. I'm gonna guess probably more likely to though. For X, the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment. I actually did use it once. So started here, got down to here. So again, not much, but a use is pretty good because I wasn't expecting it to get to this one this month. Y is Youth to the People. This is their retinol and niacinamide youth serum. My goal was to finish this 3 milliliter sample. Good. Sample. Done. And finally for Zed, again, make sure you check out my intro for all the reasons why everything got rolled in, including this one. This is the Bath & Body Works Antibacterial Pocket Bag in the scent Frozen Lake. It was brand new, and as you guys can see, I've gotten it to this mark here. This is not my favorite scent. It does smell very outdoorsy, very wintry, but I'm especially a fruit girl. So I do have the hand soap in this one. It's literally right over here. And the reason why it's sitting over here is I cannot stand this in a hand soap. It's better in the pocket bag, but would not buy the scent again. This is going back to the store. So I've already pulled my receipt. So eventually I need to make my way there. But just so you kind of know how I feel about Frozen Lake. Because I was excited about it when I hauled it. But now it's... I mean, their packagings are really pretty, but I can use it in this set. I could not use it in the other one. Like, that was way too much. But yeah, just that amount. So it really will get there. I always feel like this part takes me the longest to get through, and then it's going to move a lot faster. Out of my whole alphabet, I did get my 2 goals finished. Obviously, small little sample sizes, so not super surprising or anything. And now in terms of goals for the next month, so there are things, if I focused on it, like the fragrance sample, like the Irresistible, I could get it done. but I want to give a little bit more focus to my fine fragrance mists, and I don't need to rush this project. I'm making some really good progress on things already, and some things, again, it's to balance them out when things get finished in other projects. So I will get there when I get there with them. So for the next month, I just want to just simply get used, make progress. And then when I come back for the third update, we'll probably start putting in a few more goals, right? So Irresistible, probably that will get a main focus. I imagine as well, like the hair mask, maybe even the Aceology. The watermelon may be done next month or the month after. So we will get there when we get there. But for this month, again, February is a little bit shorter. We'll just play, we'll just enjoy and see what we can do. But thank you so much for joining me for Beauty A to Z's first update for 2024. Again, I did this project last year. If you're curious, there is a playlist. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.